Hey Virgo, welcome to Step Into Yourself Tarot. My name is Savannah. If you're new here, thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to do a collective reading for you and really just going to pull from whatever deck spirit calls me to. Hope that you're doing really well. If you are returning, thank you so much for returning to my channel. And let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with an overarching energy. Spirit, thank you so much for your provision, for your guidance. Please allow any and all messages that are for the highest good of Virgo to come through. Thank you just for always being available and for your promptings. Thank you so much for your provision, your presence. All right, let's see here. Overarching energy for Virgo, please, Spirit. Overarching energy for Virgo. Overarching energy for Virgo at this time. Overarching energy for Virgo at this time. All right, gratitude in reverse. So last quarter moon might have been important. What's very interesting is I'm seeing it's like two hands holding one another, and then there's a woman in the background. So perhaps having gratitude for I'm hearing like for the self, but then also there's like this moon energy here, and the woman is like underneath the moon. So perhaps there's gratitude needed for somebody that might have had significance in your life at one point. I don't see this person as currently present. It's not the hand that you're grasping. What I also see is it's almost like I see like a child's hand. I see like a feminine looking hand and then an older person's hand. So perhaps gratitude for different relationships or life cycles. Life cycles I'm hearing. Okay. So definitely a need for gratitude. Number 23, attraction at the bottom of the deck. And it's like this individual is kind of looking at the world, right? Life cycles, the world. Closing out one chapter in order to begin a new one, a sense of completion. Okay, so number 44 and 23. 44 and 23. 67. Okay. Anything else? Pleasure. Number 18. I see the butterfly of transformation. It's like surrender as well. And then nourishment, the bottom of the deck. Pleasure and nourishment. Yeah, I feel like there's a need to grasp on to the things that bring you fulfillment, the things that will nourish you, the things that will bring you pleasure, and it's like you have to surrender to it. That's what I'm feeling. You have to surrender. It's like right now you're looking at the world, right? You're looking at everything that could be, but there's definitely a need to surrender, to loosen the grasp on whatever you're holding on to, in order to nourish attraction and pleasure in your life. And it seems like in the distance there is someone there that, you know, could potentially be watching, or just kind of waiting. The moon energy is shining above them. So perhaps it's something that, or someone, it could be a situation as well, that needs nourishment. Perhaps it's something attractive to you. Perhaps it's something that you have been resisting with the moon. But Spirit's showing you have to surrender, and nourishment and pleasure will come from this new cycle. But you have to loosen the grasp and have gratitude, perhaps for this particular person, situation, thing, and what it actually could bring to your world. Very interesting. Let me see what the resistance is. Can I see what's causing the resistance in Virgo? What's causing the resistance in Virgo? Resistance for Virgo. Let's do one more shuffle. Resistance for Virgo. Resistance for Virgo. Can I see the resistance? Resistance, the vow. There's that grasping of the hands, the vow, commitment. The vow, gratitude. Look at the grasping of the hands. There's a resistance to commitment. What does that mean? What does it mean to be committed? Will it bring me personal fulfillment? Will it fly away? Will it leave? So resistance to commitment, and I feel like releasing some things, releasing the grasp on some things so that you can step into this new cycle of nourishment and pleasure and new heights, right? There's a resistance to the vow and to committing to it. Can I get anything else? Anything else on this resistance for Virgo? I'm hearing committing to the things that you want. Yeah, it's like underneath the moon. The thread. Yeah, pulling down on the thread and the gem. There it is. The cave. So much hand energy here. The cave. To grasp this hand is in the dark. But look at, if you pull on the thread, there is a gem. And you have vision for this. You can see it. The third eye is being illuminated here. Spirit saying, pull down on the thread. in the darkness, pulled down on your third eye, and the things that you see, even in the darkness. And there is a gem there. There's a gem. There's beauty. There is elevation. There is nourishment. There is pleasure. It's not darkness. It's beauty. And it's personal fulfillment. And elevation and ascension. Have gratitude for the situation, person, place, thing. And it's calling to you, waiting for you to reach out your hand and commit. Interesting. Okay. All right, let's get into the tarot. Actually, before I do that, I'm feeling called to this deck. Let me see here. Anything else about what's the challenge with this commitment? Reaching for this, the vow, the cave, the thread, the gem. What's the core? What's at the center of this resistance? Like, what's the why? What's the why? Strength, it'll require your strength. Strength in reverse. Requires you to stop pushing something away in order to pull it towards you. Oh, that's a lot. Spirit, that's too many. There's the foresight at the bottom of the deck. That third eye. What's at the center? What's at the center of this challenge with this commitment and pulling it towards you rather than pushing it away? What's at the core? Creation. Ooh, passion. There it is. Creation on its side and passion. It's almost like you don't know how to bring back the passion. You don't know how to create this. You don't know how. It's like I'm seeing like this very barren tree, right? In the creation card that's on its side. This very barren tree. How do I make it abundant? How do I bring back the growth, the abundance? And Spirit's saying it's going to require your strength. And it's going to require you to pull on that thread and to open yourself to reaching for this reincarnation. In order to bring change, you have to commit to the path. You have to commit to pulling on the thread and using your third eye and your wisdom and your insight and your foresight in order to bring change in this situation or with this person or with this thing. You have to focus on the path and changing it. I'm hearing the action begins with you and your strength. All right, let's get a tarot. I'm feeling abbreviated Celtic cross. I just looked over and there's an oracle sitting in my case and it says right now. So the time is now. Perhaps action needs to be taken. All right, let's see. Virgo. What's the core of Virgo at this time? Show me the center of Virgo at this time. The core, the center for Virgo at this time. Ten of Pentacles. ultimate abundance, ultimate happiness, and oh yeah. Wow, okay, so I'm not going to take all of these. The first two that came out, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. You want, right now, you are thinking about long-term stability, legacy, tree of life, ultimate happiness, ultimate fulfillment with one and with many. The roots that you plant, that you expect to flourish, the things that you exert your hard work, effort, and energy into, that is at the core of you right now, and you are manifesting this. You are attempting to use your mind, your heart, your body, your soul into, I want to manifest this for me. I want to manifest ultimate abundance, ultimate happiness with another. And then here we have King of Pentacles, Judgment, Two of Cups, Six of Swords. King of Pentacles, Judgment. You're making a judgment call about what that stability is going to look like for you in the context of a partnership or a contract with another, and making it like crossing the shore, right? Crossing the shore. Remember, the world, life cycle. You're making a decision to go towards person, place, thing. Towards what is going to bring you this stability and this ultimate abundance and this ultimate personal happiness, emotional connection, within the greater context of life, right? Interesting. You're manifesting this for yourself. Okay. All right. Can I see what's in the recent past for Virgo? What's underlying energy for Virgo? Just because it's in the past doesn't mean that it's not influencing you present day. Let's do one more shuffle. All right, underlying energy. Queen of Wands, fiery passion, the Hanged Man, the Moon. There's the Moon. Ooh, Page of Pentacles. You have a lot to say. The Star, the Fool, resting. Two of Swords, Queen of Wands, feeling passion and fire. The Moon in reverse, the Hanged Man, Page of Pentacles. You gained new perspective on emotions that you weren't facing. The Moon. Queen of Wands. This could be you, this could be someone else. I'm really seeing it as perhaps someone else. And you gained new perspective on your feelings for this fiery individual. And you're wanting to invest in the smallest of ways. It is in the reverse. There's some hesitancy there, which we saw up top in the resistance, right? Using strength to push something away rather than to pull it towards you. There's a resistance to pulling on this thread, pulling on this connection, pulling on this passion energy, right? Nourish, pleasure, attraction, and passion. If you want reincarnation in a stable path, but you've gained new perspective on this. You're wanting to open up and invest in the smallest of ways, but there's some resistance there. Yeah, Two of Swords. decision needs to be made to take the blindfold off, to step outside of that moon energy, and to grasp at that thread, to extend your hand. All right, what's on the exit for Virgo? What's on the exit for Virgo? What's on the exit for Virgo? Seven of Cups, emotional confusion. What's on the exit for Virgo? Emotional confusion. What's on the exit? King of Wands, divine counterparts. Putting your passion and energy into confusion and blocking. Seven of Wands. This is on the exit. So I do see that resistance coming down. And putting your passion and your energy towards resisting rather than pulling towards, right? Okay, what is crowning Virgo at this time? What is crowning Virgo? So crowning means the things that you can pull on for assistance right now, the things that you should be pulling on, those threads. How do you get to 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups? That's what's crowning you, right? So let's see what's crowning this. What's crowning Virgo at this time? What is crowning Virgo? What are the things that Virgo can pull down from to assist with building 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups? Tower at the bottom of the deck. Let's see here. Yeah, overcoming the conflict, stopping the self-sabotage, the deceit, the feeling of triumph, like overcoming the conflict, letting go of the insecurity. Queen of Cups, High Priestess, allowing feeling. There's a large emphasis on feeling. The Moon, new perspective was gained on your feelings towards a Queen of Wands, someone who's really fiery, really passionate. And then what's crowning you, Queen of Cups, High Priestess. Knowing your heart space. Offering unconditional love. The Queen of Cups is very nurturing, very unconditional love. It's a nurturing energy. So rather than finding passion and energy in resistance and feeling like you have to win at all costs, what you can pull down from, which brought you insecurity, by the way, what you should be pulling down from is this nurturing energy. How can I nurture this? Partnership, collaboration, building with another, investing in 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, both in the reality, 3D world, right? 10 of Pentacles. And then also in the heart space. High Priestess. Allowing the emotions and the feeling, right? Nourishing pleasure and attraction and passion. That is what's going to change and create this. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Perhaps there's a Tower moment coming about this, or you've already experienced it. Knight of Swords, truth has been delivered to you about what brings feelings of lack and what brings feelings of stability. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Show me what's to come. What's coming up for Virgo? What's coming up for Virgo? What is coming up for Virgo? What is to come for Virgo? What is to come for Virgo? I'm hearing bring more love into the situation. Seven of Pentacles, slow growth, death. Four of Cups. Okay, so an end to unhappiness and slow growth and stagnancy. What is to come? I see the end to stagnancy and unhappiness. The end of holding on. Remember, I said, what are you holding on to so tightly that perhaps you need to loosen the grasp? Truth is coming in regarding commitment, the things that you commit to, and there's the judgment and the strength. Healing. Coming back, there's a return. Seven of Cups, or Eight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, with the soul bond. Memories of the past. Truth about what you commit to. And the things that you need to let go of in order to live in truth. And commit and invest in some kind of soul contract, some kind of soul connection. Six of Cups, nostalgia, memories of the past. And then at the bottom of the deck, the Fool. You have fear, the devil, of taking a leap of faith and of offering your heart to, look at this, to a soul bond and to creating stability. Time has passed, Wheel of Fortune, but justice is here. What is balance? What is correct? What is fair for you? What is right for you? The new beginning. Knight of Cups, offer your heart to another. The Knights deliver. So understanding your heart space and then being able to deliver it. Time has passed. Remember I said right now, the time is now. Overall, I see a large emphasis on bringing heart, bringing emotions into this situation, person, place, thing, whatever this may be for you. It's going to require your strength. It's going to require you to be open emotionally, to take a leap of faith, to offer your heart. But it's going to bring 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. So that's emotional fulfillment and also fulfillment and abundance in your 3D world, your everyday life. It's going to bring feelings of legacy, feelings of I'm investing in a tree of life that is going to grow and it's going to be my legacy. It's going to bring our legacy, I'm hearing. Okay. Spirit, only because these oracles stood out, and I'll show you that right now. It says, stay in the present and don't get too far ahead of the flow. You'll soon trust that nothing more will come than can be handled each moment. Let's see what you should be focusing on right now. Can I see what Virgo should be? What's the first steps? What's the first steps for Virgo? What is the first step? What steps need to be taken to start pulling on this thread? Start creating, to bring passion and nourishment and pleasure into this path to reincarnate, to produce change, which is going to lead to abundance and personal fulfillment and happiness. What are the steps for Virgo? What are the steps for Virgo? Sanctity. Through offering, even the most mundane problem can become a sacrament. Remember, offering your heart, offering your emotions. Letting go. Yeah, everything is indeed out of control and God will hold it all. I can safely let go. Yeah, we saw that over here. And remember, I said, what do you need to release? What do you need to loosen the grip on in order to step into this energy of ultimate abundance, ultimate happiness, liberation? The doubts and fears still come up. You don't believe anymore that they're you. Okay. The doubts and fears are not you. You feel liberated in knowing these doubts and these fears are not my own. Interesting. Anything else for Virgo? Sometimes we take other people's fears and doubts and insecurities and we make them our own. We believe that they're ours when we hear them so much. Stand in your power, stand in your strength, know your truth, listen to you, High Priestess, Queen of Cups. What is in you? What is in you? Because you're extraordinary, the peacock. There's a wild and impetuous uniqueness to you that deserves to be honored. You're different. I feel like there's one more, Spirit. There it is. Delusion. Intention without surrender can be a fast path to delusion. Yeah, you have to surrender. Remember, I said it up there. There's a need to surrender to pleasure. So intention, having intention is not enough. You must surrender. Otherwise, it's just delusion. Delusion, illusion, you overcome that. It's on the exit. The delusion, the illusion. And remember, I saw that tower energy. Self-love. Yeah, you must love yourself, and there's the offering. True offering takes what can be an unbearable cross and returns it to love. So much on the emotional space and knowing your emotions, knowing your heart, offering it, being open and vulnerable. The doubts and fears will still come up, but you don't believe anymore that they're you. Stand in your strength, stand in your power, pull on the thread in the darkness, and there is a gem there. There is truth there. You have to grasp it. You have to reach for it. You have to create with attraction. You have to nourish. The way that you create is through nourishing attraction and pleasure and passion. That's what's going to reincarnate this path right here at the core of you that you're manifesting. But it can't be just all 3D energy. It has to be the emotional and letting go of those insecurities and those doubts. that Spirit is really making an emphasis are not your own. Very interesting. Can I get some advice for Virgo? Advice for Virgo. Advice for Virgo, Spirit. Advice for Virgo. Advice for Virgo. I'm hearing let go of scarcity mindset. So scarcity mindset is like thinking the worst. Thinking like everything is always going to lack. I'm never going to have the abundance. Let go of scarcity mindset. Because when you choose to not surrender and take action, nothing is going to change. It's always going to be lack. You have to commit to it. You have to invest yourself. You have to be open to it. You have to take a leap of faith. Advice for Virgo. Advice. I did see some flip here. Let me just make sure. The sun, happiness awaits. 6 of Cups. The sun, 6 of Cups. That soul bond connection, that's where happiness is. The sun, 6 of Cups. That's where happiness is. That's where the light will shine. The path will shine. The happiness and the joy, the decision needs to be made, 2 of Swords. Anything else? Advice? Any other advice for Virgo? Knight of Swords. Yeah. Deliver your truth, communicate your truth. And there's the heart, Page of Cups. Offer your heart. There is happiness there, and there's the 10 of Cups. You have to communicate from the heart. And there's the 10 of Cups, the ultimate happiness and fulfillment. With another and with many. That we saw at the emotional connection. We saw it at the core. What you were manifesting. The sun, 6 of Cups, 2 of Swords. A decision needs to be made to go towards a 6 of Cups. Soul bond, relationship. It's going to bring you happiness and ultimate fulfillment. It's going to feel like the sun, the warmth. But you have to put your heart, Page of Cups. And you have to communicate from the heart, Knight of Swords. You have to speak from your emotional self. And you will have 10 of Cups, ultimate happiness, ultimate fulfillment. When you look out on the horizon, you will know that this person is there. And that they are mutually invested just like you. And that they have as much love for you as you have for them. Okay, let's get final spirit message for you, and then we'll get some charms. Yeah, you have to pull at the thread. You have to, in order to create and to reincarnate the path in this relationship, the stability, you have to nourish attraction, pleasure, and passion. The heart space cannot be lacking. You have to offer from that space. Okay, final spirit message for Virgo. Final spirit message for Virgo. You are so much closer to a powerful breakthrough than you may realize. You have been praying for things to heal, new opportunities to appear, relationships to improve, and these prayers will be answered soon. But as I mentioned, you have to pull down on it. Don't allow anyone to abuse your power or take it away from you. Remember, you'll be treated how you allow others to treat you. Show them that you value yourself far too much to settle for anything less than you deserve. And if you are noticing changes within you, it's because you are leaving the old version of yourself behind. You are elevating and shedding unnecessary layers. Yeah, that letting go, the illusions, the delusion, the conflict, the self-sabotage. You are shedding unnecessary layers. Old cycles are ending and new beginnings are on the horizon. You deserve this new chapter. Yeah, the life cycle that I mentioned. Interesting. But it can't be void of emotion. All right, charms for Virgo. Thank you for all of these messages, Spirit. Requires the leap of faith and the offering of vulnerability, unconditional love, and your heart. Ooh. Okay, there's a lot here. We have the word forever. We have the key with the key ring. Yeah, you have the tools available to you. The magician, you have all the tools available to you. You have the key to this situation. All you have to do is pull down on that thread. Drop the weight, the things that, the resistance, the things that have been holding you back. We have the sign of, or the cornucopia, so sign of Thanksgiving, sign of autumn. We also have the shackle. So yeah, releasing the weight or whatever has been holding you back. We have the big butterfly, transformation. We have the flowers, so blooming. We have the world, the life cycle. We have the elephant, so slow movement. We have bananas, so color yellow. We have the dress, so feminine energy, divine feminine. We also have the tie, so divine masculine, so that's that soul bond connection. We have the cat, so listening to your intuition on this. We have the cross, actually we have two crosses of commitment. We have the anchor with the word love. So anchor yourself in love, in emotions, in passion. We have the frog, listening to your intuition. We have another cross. We have the lips, so communication, speaking your truth. We also have the starfish, a lot about your intuition, the high priestess. Know thyself, know yourself, stand firm in who you are. We have the carrots. I'm seeing that associated with that Thanksgiving, the cornucopia. So abundance, right? Growing. We have the heart, so love. We have two feathers. There's that divine counterpart again. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, potentially. We have a blue emblem. We have another cross, so 4 crosses. We have enough. Yeah, you are enough. You are enough to receive the things that you desire. Know your self-worth, because if you don't know your own worth to be able to have those things, then you're not going to invest appropriately. There's the blindfold. Take off the blindfold so you can see things more clearly. We have another world. This one's green. So we have green and blue. A lot of doubling here. So I'm seeing that as that soul bond connection, that mirroring. There's the change, the wheel of fortune, the lessons that needed to be learned. Time has passed, beginning ending one cycle of resistance and conflict and self-sabotage and illusion and delusion, in order to step into truth, and to begin the new, to reincarnate, right? To create for yourself. All right, we have the letter M, we have the letter W, we have the letter Z, we have the letter H, and we have the letter X. So M, W, Z, H, and X. All right, Virgo. I hope that this helped you. I think Spirit's overall message is you can have 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, but it can't be void of cups. It can't be void of emotion and being emotionally open, vulnerable. In order to create what you would like for yourself, there's a need to release and to let go of some things that are holding you back, and to nourish attraction and pleasure and passion from a deep internal space of knowing you and knowing who you are, what you want, and knowing your emotional self. And ultimate abundance, ultimate happiness and connection and fulfillment is available to you should you choose to do those things. But it does require you to pull down the thread and to reach towards an individual, to commit, because there is a gem there. All right. I hope that this helped you. Take care.